You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast with Humvee, Ilran, and DJ the DJ.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I said it.
Rodney King should have got a head beat for driving drugs and being thrown in a Hyundai.
Yeah, I said it.
OJ did it.
Yeah, I said it.
And they Rosa Parks ain't do nothing but sit up like every time.
Yeah, I said it. And another thing.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Yeah, what's going on? It's your main man Humvee.
Ilran is back. DJ the DJ, what up, though?
J.A. to the Y Young. J Young if you're slow.
Yeah, it is the Yeah, I Said It podcast. We back in effect. Making
Chicks.
check. Episode number
7.
87 on board.
On them bars.
And girls.
That part. Know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. We've been out of commish for a little bit, but now we're back.
Like we never left.
We bike.
We bike like we never left. And I'm very glad that we're back because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got a lot of stuff to address on the Yeah, I Said It podcast, man. As for me, guess what? Guess what, DJ?
What up, though?
I've been working out.
Is that right?
But look.
And ain't nobody hollered at me for nothing.
Hey, man. Hey, all right. I'm going to holler at you. But guess what? We are on opposite sides of town.
That's true. That's
like,
true.
Out of town.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that's true. That's true.
But this is like my second week, though. So normally, if I go 4 weeks and then I don't go no more, then I'm going to be done for the rest of the year.
Well, you know what they say.
Yeah.
It takes 21 days to form a habit.
Okay. 21 days.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Okay.
So you 3 weeks, man, you got something going.
Consistency is key.
But I know how to break a habit, too.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. I love fitness. I can talk this fitness. What's your goals like?
My goal is to lose weight.
So what are you doing as far as your routine right now?
Like as far as like working out or like
what you
the
doing?
after effect.
Nah,
I do like more cardio than anything.
Okay, so you on the right path.
Yeah, I do more cardio than anything.
So
2 miles on a treadmill, 2 miles on elliptical. Then I do like 2 miles at one of the parks.
You walking, running,
Trotting. Yeah.
Okay.
Like walk, trot, jog. Like
Are you
jog,
so a
trot,
brisk walk?
Something like that.
Are you
Staying steady.
You putting the treadmill on a incline?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not a high incline. I think it's like 3.5.
Nah, you gotta put it high.
Put it higher.
Put
than
it
that?
high. Put it all the way. Put it on 15. No. Trust me. Trust me on this one.
15?
Put it on 15.
Come on, man.
No, I'm serious. Put it on 15.
Okay.
The calories is gonna burn off like crazy.
Okay.
And like you in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean.
So your goal is to lose weight.
Yeah.
This is when the weight is gonna start melting off in the beginning.
Okay.
The problem is eventually you're gonna hit a plateau.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you got to start changing up.
There you go, right?
Like
There you go.
the workout
The workout.
and
the diet.
The diet. Yeah.
70% of the battle is in the kitchen.
Well, I'm never in the kitchen. I'm normally in the drive-thru. So
Yeah, you gotta stop that.
Oh, no, you can go to drive-thru. Just go to Salada.
I still haven't been to
Salada got a
Salada.
drive-thru? I've only been to
no.
one. Yeah, they do.
But Salada, I've heard great things about it. I still haven't been yet.
You like water?
Yeah.
Carry a big jug with you everywhere you go.
Yeah. I got plenty of water.
Yeah.
I take with me to work and
There
stuff.
you go.
I don't have the jugs.
Do you
though.
drink it, though? Or
Yeah, I
you
drink
just
it.
take it to work and take it back home?
It's part of the cardio. Just carry it around.
You know, I normally have like 2 bottles out in the unit, so I drink 1 bottle. Maybe.
He does bring a lot of
Yeah.
bottles of water.
And everybody takes my water. Like at the end of
Because
the-
you don't drink it.
Well, I normally have like 2 bottles left. So
Yeah.
Well, you
But,
got
yeah.
my
If
support.
If you work in an 8-hour shift, you should go through way more than 2 bottles of water.
You know the Ozarka, the jug, it's like $1.
right,
I buy one a day.
that's one Edge always has.
That's
right?
a lot of
That's a lot of water, right?
yeah,
I
a lot
drink
of litter.
I drink. Nah, I mean, cause okay, so I get it in the morning before work.
You get it in the
By the time I
morning.
get off, I get off around 5. a lot of times I go straight to the gym. So by the time I'm done with the gym, it's finished.
Well, you know, the job that we work at, I have to really watch
You work behind that
my
preposition?
water intake.
Do you work behind that preposition? Never mind.
Yeah.
The job.
The
where
job I work at?
Where I work.
The job I work at.
I wait on you. Like,
Thank you. Thank you. I missed
I'm
it.
like, you gonna catch
I
it?
missed it. But
Man, you
I
got
have to
my
watch my water
support.
intake there, though.
You got my
Yeah.
support, man. You need anything, whatever. Man,
Sure.
you know, shit, you got questions about something,
Yeah.
I help you best way I can, man.
Cool.
How
love
many
to see
calories?
Hey,
What do you do about snacking?
I don't snack. I'm not a big snacker.
You should.
I'm not a big
It'll help
yeah.
increase your metabolism.
Yeah.
Well,
You should eat
Peanuts, nuts.
okay.
more. Right.
I'm allergic to cashew.
M&Ms.
but I can
It-
eat peanuts.
I'm not gonna say
But
that.
I eat
It's
almonds.
peanuts.
I like peanuts.
I gotta try almonds. Though.
I do
I really
peanuts.
wouldn't. You know.
Yeah. That's what helped me. That was mine.
So
Yeah,
it
you see, he
builds your
dropped fast.
metabolism.
I mean, because your body adjusts to whatever it is that you do. So if you're eating 2 meals a day,
Right.
your body's gonna burn the calories slower because it needs to preserve
Gotta
energy. so
preserve
you can,
energy. Yeah.
Okay.
right?
Okay,
so
okay,
you
gotcha.
intake.
Okay.
Yeah.
You eat more so that you lose more.
When you do your cardio sessions, how long are you going?
About 34 minutes. I'm trying to break it down.
That's good. That's a couple
Like,
of miles.
you know, people do 2 miles in like, I don't know how, like a very short amount of time.
Right now I'm running 3 and 30,
See what I'm saying?
so that's good. That's good.
That's
You, I mean,
a goal right there.
Even walking, you probably doing 2 miles or
Yeah.
close to 2 miles.
Well, I do
if
everything
you walking
with
at
2
a
miles.
brisk pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you good.
Well,
You good, man.
we'll see what happens.
I didn't believe me when I first started a couple of years ago. I wasn't running no 3 miles in 30 minutes. I'm running about a mile in 30 minutes, breaking
Right,
up, stopping. And
Yeah. So it's a build.
yeah, you
So I
got to
gotta
build
build.
up to it, man.
And then summertime, you know, we used to working out in the summertime, getting ready for football season.
There
And
you
stuff
go,
like
yeah.
that. So that's what it kind of is. But yeah, that's me.
Right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this
stuff, man.
this
That's
music. It's good.
It was 2017 Get Lean.
2018.
Get straight.
Now I'm saying it was 2017 Get Lean, right?
All right.
So I'm saying just keep going.
So now it's 2018. What?
Get straight.
I don't think I said. I don't know.
It don't matter. Just do something. It ain't.
2018. Just do something.
Yeah.
And you know what? Every year, just do something. Just every day, just do something active.
Anybody who's trying to better themselves, man, and take care of themselves, man, I applaud it. For real, man. That's why I like being in the gym, because I like being around people who trying to better themselves, man.
This right here, what I'm drinking, what do I have to do
You gotta
to
stop.
burn this off?
You gotta stop. Nah, I mean, just, you know, I hope you're not drinking this every day.
No, of course.
I mean, just cardio.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I do it like this. I say maybe do a little extra. Maybe an extra 5 minutes if you can.
Yeah.
You know, just anytime you feel like you do something, maybe you feel a little guilty, you punish yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Punish yourself a little bit. That's all.
DJ's like, yeah. All right, ill.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Yeah, how long we gonna go on this fitness connect?
Hey, no, I'm saying like
Yeah.
just you can't quit. You can't give yourself out.
That's what I'm saying, man. We
Well,
supporting you.
I
here,
started.
man.
I started like a.
You doing weights?
Yes, I'm doing weight.
Okay, good stuff.
doing the
Good
weights.
I
stuff.
try to stay out the way, dog.
What?
I'm just tell them about your fitness routine, man. Tell them about how you stay slim and trim.
I don't
Go
sit
wrestle
down for
with-
long.
Go wrestle with
He,
alligators.
he weighs
Shit.
10 pounds more than he did in high school.
Nah, I'm about 30 more.
You ain't put on no 30, man.
I put on
35.
30.
You put on
dog.
30 for real?
At your heaviest, not now.
Yeah, because you dropped.
I'm at
you
my
dropped a
heaviest.
little bit.
Well,
No,
you're not.
you dropped.
Yeah.
You dropped a little bit.
I'm
Or is it like
I
fluctuating?
may be 5, 6, 7 pounds away from my heaviest right
Okay.
now.
I could tell you dropped a little bit though. But maybe you know
Yeah.
it's the summer. We sweat more, so
Right. Yeah.
No,
you
I pay
always-
attention more.
Okay.
I pay attention more.
Okay.
I don't sit down much. I walk a lot. I do yard work.
Yeah.
I posted a pic on IG, and Montoya's of all people
Oh snap!
come under the picture and say, with your swole self, Ran, has Monty not been naturally brolic our whole life? Monty been brolic since he was 1. Let us have our moment.
Hey, man. Ill Ran.
Yo,
It's the Yeah I Said It podcast, episode number 87.
on them boys.
And girls, make sure that we talk about this drink that DJ brought.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've had this before. Like maybe like
We've had this before?
2 or 3 episodes back.
We had?
Yeah,
Oh.
and it has a.
Tastes like paint thinner.
How you know what paint thinner
Ain't
tastes like?
that bad to me, man.
Well, I don't know.
It has a. It has a.
As the smack cam.
A sort of
He's silly.
woodsy, bitter
There you go. Woodsy. There you go.
flavor to it. And it's called Cotton Hollow, so I guess
Yeah. So
it's a big ass tree on the front.
It's something you drink
this is going to be a cotton hollow.
in the wintertime in front of your fireplace. And you hold the cup.
Nah, this ain't one of them ones
It's
I'm
not one
going
of
to go hard on.
No fireplace.
What?
No fireplace.
No. I
tripping.
can drink it,
In front
but
of the
it
fireplace.
wouldn't be my purchase over some of the other ones that we've had.
Cotton hollow.
Cotton Hollow, straight Texas straight bourbon whiskey.
I'm not a drinker, and I really don't think this is bad.
Nah, I like
No,
it
it's
too.
good. It's good.
Yeah, this ain't bad.
God.
Are we just gonna go straight into it?
God. Because we had it before.
Oh,
I'm just
okay,
putting-
okay,
I'm
okay,
remixing.
okay.
This episode's being brought. It's not brought to us.
This
What-
show has been covered by
being covered by
Cotton Hollow.
Cotton Hollow.
Cotton hollow. Texas straight bourbon whiskey.
Keep it simple.
Right, let's just
Vibrato. Now that show that whiskey was a recommendation from someone who I met earlier, and he's actually gonna be launching his own podcast in a couple of months. So shout out to Mark and John. It's gonna be the Proof Legacy Report. They're gonna launch it in about 2 months, right before the Houston Whiskey Social. It takes place July 28th. So they'll be doing their own
I think everybody's
podcast, and they're gonna be talking about
casting.
whiskeys, and we're talking about cigars and different things of that nature. So,
You know, it's still people out there that don't know what a podcast is.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
It's
there's still people
popular
out there
and
who
record a show.
who listen to their music on CDs too.
You
Yeah.
can listen to anytime
As
you want.
popular as this platform is,
Like new music.
It's still a lot of people that don't know what it is.
When I went to the Big Crit concert, he his little bag. What was that?
You what me?
Jay,
I didn't do it. I did,
you was written all over your face.
no,
Jay.
I didn't do it. I really
All
didn't.
over your face.
I know that was gonna happen. I really didn't do it.
The same bird.
You don't have to say a word.
No, I was thinking about the
We was about to fuck it
on
up.
I thought you were gonna do C note. Yeah,
Right, C note.
C note. Okay.
On the coast was swinging birds.
Yeah.
I thought they said Third Coast. Third Coast is swinging.
Shout out to C note.
Yes,
Shout out to
fresh
these,
off that botany.
Yeah, man.
personalized whiskey glasses.
Yeah. Nice touch. Nice touch. Got everybody's
Hey,
name
did I
on
come up
there.
the number? It's
And
the Yeah I Said It
DJ.
podcast, episode number 87, 601-641-9474, 601-641-9474.
Nope.
That's the number. Hey, man, we gotta cut out this 15 minutes of rambling banter that we've been doing.
It wasn't rambling.
It's good
This is
stuff.
cool, man.
If you have an email, send it to yeahsaiditpod@gmail.com. That's YEHISAIDITPOD@gmail.com. If you have any questions, complaints, cares, concerns, for me and my cohorts or constituents, please drop us a line. Let us know what it is that you think and or feel.
That's what I was doing.
Oh
Yeah, let's go ahead and give them the rundown. Should we start with Roseanne?
Yeah, let's start with Roseanne because I don't know the whole scoop on that.
So
Y'all
look,
got to give me the scoop on Roseanne.
Well, okay. Go ahead and give the scoop.
So what happened was Roseanne, she got exposed. Now
Right.
what happened? She had a racist tweet, and
Just
which-
one?
Yeah, it was a racist tweet. She
all it takes,
basically referred to. Now I don't know her relationship with this individual, but she referred to him as it was a monkey, but it was like
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the
or
Apes. There you go.
something.
There you go. There you go. So
Mixed in with some Muslim talk.
yeah. So
weird.
the tweet
The
basically
tweet read, Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby equals VJ. VJ being, what's the girl's name? Valerie Jarrett, I want to say?
It sound close. Sound close.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah, Valerie
don't know who
Jarrett.
that is.
Valerie Jarrett she worked on Barack Obama's
There you go.
team in some capacity.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
the tweet basically goes viral. Execs at Disney and ABC they get wind of it and they cancel the show.
Immediately.
Yeah, they cancel that show with the swiftness.
Yes.
So the show gets canceled, and Roseanne takes back to Twitter, and she's basically going in on her castmates. She feels like she was thrown under the bus because a couple of the castmates, they basically came out and said, hey, that's her views, and I'm just saying this, just kind of in a nutshell. As her views, we don't believe in that. She on her own with that. And, Roseanne feels like her castmates threw her under the bus.
But she said it though. So what's
Yeah,
she?
yeah,
what,
she
what's she talking
definitely
about? Her
said it.
castmates threw her under the bus.
I guess she
because
feels
didn't
like they
back her
should
up.
have backed. Exactly. I guess she
But
feels
what
like
are you
they should have
backing
backed
up?
her up.
She just cost them a lot of money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because if I'm not mistaken, that was like the #1 show on ABC ratings wise.
Yeah. And it's not even enough episodes for it to go into syndication. So
Right.
you cost them long time.
Like they
money
just
and
brought the
short-term
show
money.
back. They just brought that show back,
And she messed it up.
and she messed it up for
And
everybody.
she like, why y'all ain't have my back?
yeah, she
Because
messed.
you about to fuck up the money.
There you go. There you go.
And she done bleeped it up now.
Yeah. So.
Well,
All right, so DJ, let's get it. Let's get it, DJ.
Let's go.
We gonna start. We gonna start with
man,
we gonna start with something that's a hot topic right now.
yeah, that Roseanne, that was kind of messed up.
Yeah, that was jacked up.
Yeah.
But I never watched it
I didn't watch the new
because I
episode.
don't watch TV too much. So it's like
Yeah.
I wouldn't have missed it anyway. But it's messed up that she said that, and the backlash affect everybody else.
My
There you
parents
go.
enjoyed it. They was like,
Really?
"Oh, Roseanne is back on. Watch Roseanne."
I used to watch it back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day I watched it, but I never caught the new episodes. But
Yeah, I didn't guess.
Because it was cool to just watch that average family
Right.
doing shit.
absolutely.
How'd they bring John Goodman's character back? Because he died.
That's what I asked somebody that, but I never figured it out.
I didn't know he died.
I've never seen
Yeah,
the
he
episode.
died
I
on the
don't know
last
any-
episode. He had like a heart attack or something.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it don't matter now. It's
Yeah,
gone.
well,
Yeah, he did again.
It's all
James Evans.
over.
Bring James Evans back in good time.
They never brought good times back.
I just felt like saying that.
Shut your ass up, Jared.
Sit your ass down.
DJ,
What up, though?
we just gonna get it out the way.
Let's go.
Is LeBron the GOAT?
Nope.
Okay. So,
James Harden is.
Relax.
I know. I just wanted to
okay.
say that.
So,
Okay.
LeBron is
that
not
it? Oh, okay.
the GOAT.
My fault.
Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the GOAT.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Kareem.
In this era,
Did he
please.
even get a shoe?
In this era.
You stupid.
I see what you did there.
Very clever, sir. Very clever.
In this era. in this era.
Kareem won on every level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
His arms was longer than everybody else's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a gift.
He was a born basketball player.
Yeah, like I mean,
It's a
he
Barilla.
he dominated.
Wow.
He
Is
dominated.
that kind of
the game,
racist?
so-
No.
No.
And now, if you tweet
I
it,
think
might
even if
be.
it was, I think I could do it.
The real part, that's not racist.
Whoa.
this.
So you think Kareem is the GOAT?
Yeah, I think Kareem is the GOAT.
Okay.
Well, who's the sheep?
You got
Shaquille O'Neal
God.
biological father.
left me in the cold in a few months. Oh, I thought a
You
child was
can't
greater than
stand
gold,
no
but I guess
man.
not. You brought me to this world, but you're not my dad. Messed around with them dreads, makes my mom's mad. So we left you with no remorse or pity.
Tell me that
Took the
song
first
wasn't
bus.
How
jamming,
far
man.
are you gonna go with this,
A
DJ?
woman and child alone. And
That song was
pressure.
jamming,
I've
man.
got to go to work. Drop me off like Odessa. I'm over. I'm Vivi.
I'ma
Whoever.
say this.
Velma, Uncle Roy. We stuck together. A wheel went by. And
He
I could
really
walk
bought the
on.
Shaq
Mom
CD
got
back
the
in the
good
day.
old job in
This is
City
what DJ is
Hall.
telling
She
y'all.
probably
He
didn't
bought the
trust
Shaq
her
CD.
anymore until Philip Harrison walked through the door. He went out a few
I did
times.
get the
but
one
when-
with
Oh,
Can't
my
Stop the Rain.
goodness.
Pop off of him.
This the Yeah, I Said It podcast, episode 87.
I'm gonna say
There we
this.
go. YISIshow.com.
I would have
Welcome
stopped
back.
a long time ago if you didn't make that comment.
I'm gonna say this.
Welcome back.
LeBron, personally, he's on my Mount Rushmore of basketball.
I agree.
He's on my Mount Rushmore. So
I agree.
I'm not saying he's the GOAT, but he's one of the greatest.
Okay, so who's on your Mount Rushmore?
Bron, Kobe,
Kobe,
Jordan,
Jordan,
Timmy.
Tim. There's only 4 people on Mount Rushmore.
Tim
Tim Duncan?
Tim Duncan.
Tim was boring to watch.
Tim Duncan was the greatest power forward of all time.
Nobody remembers Tim Duncan.
You're a casual fan.
I'm just talking shit. I know what the Spurs did, goddammit.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore, yo, man? Top 4.
Dylon.
And I say,
And Michael
let me be clear. let me be clear. Let me be clear. When I say my
I didn't
top
know who the hell
4,
Michael Finley was, man. It was
My-
on sale.
I say those top 4 because that's who I actually watched, like growing up. Like I understand we have the Wilt Chamberlains, we have the Julius Irvings,
You're doing what I hate.
we have them, but I know what you're talking. I know what you
Yeah.
mean. We talked about that.
I pay a lot of attention to that
I know
now.
what you mean.
The Oreos.
Yeah.
Chips Ahoy's.
We got them, but my
turn it into cookies with me.
I didn't know anybody's name to say. I didn't know anybody's name to say.
I apologize.
so those. That's why I say those guys because
Wrong
that's
thoughts.
who I
The
actually grew
Dryers,
up
the Blue
watching.
Bells.
So you gotta relax.
Ben Jerry's.
Oh, the creamy creations. Of the world.
Dippin' Dots.
Speaking of Creamy Creations, they do have a recall at HEB.
Who the hell buys Creamy Creations?
Me,
Why?
I don't eat ice cream, but I buy it for my family, my kids.
But I'm the top of the line stuff.
Yeah, man, that's so unfair.
I buy a Bluebell.
You buy them dryers and briars?
So who do we
I
got?
bought dryers last weekend. Matter of
Bought
fact,
some Blue Bunny, didn't you?
no, I bought dryers last weekend. I did.
Don't buy your
Ben &
kids
Jerry.
boring ice cream. Don't do
Hey,
that.
man, quick story.
Yeah.
Before we go into this dry ass LeBron bullshit. So
What?
I'm in Georgia, right? Mm-hmm. The ATL,
Shouty.
Smyrna to be exact. Smyrna.
You got it.
Hey,
Anyway.
short story.
So I'm out there, man. Me and my brother out there. We at Ken Folk House. It's like, man, we want to get some ice cream.
There's alcohol in this story, ain't it?
No,
Okay.
no,
Only ice cream.
only ice cream.
With alcohol after?
No,
You pour no alcohol on the ice cream?
no. Why would we do such a thing?
I don't know.
Are there cones
Come
in
make
the
alcohol
store?
floats.
So we out there, man, and we.
Whiskey float?
I didn't
No?
do it.
Thanks,
I
DJ.
didn't see. I didn't do it.
How about a whiskey float?
No, no. I want my ice cream to be just ice
Again,
cream.
are there cones in the story?
Why'd you say that like a gay
gonna be one of
news
them
reporter?
It's gonna be one of them episodes, y'all. I swear to God, it's gonna be one of them episodes.
But no sugar cone.
Is it waffle?
Only waffle.
Oh my God.
You channeling your inner Trevor?
Oh, oh man, come on, man. God.
Oh shit.
He ain't gonna finish the story. Will you marry?
Oh shit! Finish the story. I'm sorry.
We done left so many people, dog. So many people
But I know
in
the
the dark.
listeners like, man, if these niggas
They don't get
Finish
this
the
shit
story.
together.
finish the story.
I can't get my composure back. So me and my brother out here, man, we was like, man, well, let's go get some ice cream. 'Cause we hadn't had any in a while. This was like back in the day when we would like have our own half gallons of ice cream, you know, no bowl.
Yeah.
That was the norm for us for a long time.
Right.
So we go to the grocery store and we're looking. There's no Bluebell.
Right.
And I think we went to 2, if I'm not mistaken.
2 stores.
Yeah.
No, they
Yeah,
from
like something
Texas.
felt wrong with the world.
No, they from Texas. But
We looking around, bro, like
They don't have Bluebell in Atlanta.
They don't have it in Louisiana.
they ain't got it in
They
Louisiana.
don't have Louisiana.
Nah.
no Bluebell, man. So we was like, shit, what do we do?
You ain't got no Bluebell.
And it was like, let's get this Blue Bunny. I mean, it sounds close.
It's blue.
Bonnet. Blue Bunny?
No,
yeah,
Blue Bunny.
Blue Bunny.
It's
Yeah,
Blue
yeah.
Bunny.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
right,
you
yeah.
get it in Walmart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
And because we didn't have any options. It's like if it's not Bluebell, you don't know what else to do.
It's
That's
blue.
the most elastic ice cream in the world.
It's blue.
So and we got mint chocolate chip, but it was white.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was like
I was
awkward,
confused.
dog. It was like one of those.
I was so confused.
We were confused, dog. And we got back to the house, man, and we ate that ice cream, and we looked at each other. We was like, "This shit ain't gonna work, dog." Oh man,
Bunny.
because you don't realize when you from Texas, or like if you, I always mention like the coastal areas, like how close you are to the beach. You don't realize how different it is when you're away from what you're used to.
Right.
So it's like we've always had Bluebell and we've always eaten Bluebell. So it's noticeable when it's not Bluebell.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
like even being this close to the water, you don't realize till you go to West Texas and there's no water and you get seafood and it tastes like frozen seafood. You're like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, see that's
nothing's
kind of where I
fresh.
was going with the coastal
Like,
thing.
Yeah. It's like, nah, I mean, this ain't how this go. Like we still in Texas. Like you, in your consciously, you think, well, we still in Texas. What's the problem? Well,
What's the problem?
you're a long way from the water.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Texas is a big state.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man, we don't really care much about like river fish and stuff like that because everything come from the ocean.
Oh shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know,
it's,
man.
It's a real
It's
thing.
different.
Yeah, it is.
It's different. People in Louisiana be upset about the price of crawfish, though, man.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And it don't seem that bad to us,
Oh.
Nah, we used to.
Well, I don't eat.
but it's not that bad here versus going further out. Like my coworker got kinfolk in Atlanta, and it's a delicacy to have
Right.
crawfish in Atlanta.
Wow. What?
It's like it's special shrimp and shit.
Yeah.
Shit that we can just run up to the store and grab.
Yeah.
They can't do that.
Yeah, because we so close to the water, so it's in abundance here.
And obviously Bluebell ice cream, like they don't.
That's Texas.
Yeah,
But anyway,
Yeah, that's the issue.
best ice
'Cause
cream
when
in
they,
the country.
Yeah, when they had that recall, I just didn't eat ice cream for as long
I
as
didn't.
I mean,
It
bars was
was
sick
over.
when they had that recall. Man.
It was over.
Well, I fuck with Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's had one flavor of ice cream that I really liked, and then they
Which one?
put it in the ice cream graveyard. You can't even buy it anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, it was called Southern Pecan Pie.
Mm.
You can't buy it anymore.
Man, we
I
just
ate
we
Ben
just
and
showed it
Jerry's
gone so
one
many
time
ways.
and
I
got
did
sick.
chocolate fudge. That's the only one I do. The chocolate fudge.
Like when it comes to certain flavors, I kind of feel like you can kind of go anywhere with it. Like you can go anywhere with Rocky Road.
All right.
You know, certain stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
You
mint
can't
chocolate
eat-
chip,
Yeah, you can't eat
Or
everybody's
cookies
butter
and cream.
pecan.
You can't
Like,
eat
you can't-
everybody's cookies and cream. Or butter pecan. Yeah.
yeah. I've had some cookies and cream that had like a whole goddamn half a cookie.
Me too.
It's like that won't even fit on a spoon, man. I gotta break this shit while I'm eating the ice cream.
making me work.
Man, you so picky. So picky.
Bad at the ice cream.
So, never mind. You don't have a Mount Rushmore. Did you give your Mount
I
Rushmore?
do.
Yes, I do.
What you got?
I didn't. I was gonna say Vernon Maxwell, Scottie Pippen.
This guy.
They don't make Vernon Maxwell's no more, by the way, y'all. They don't make him no more.
White Chocolate, and
And Deadlift Shrimp.
Vinny Del
Nah.
Negro.
what was Big Boy from the AN1?
Oh, rest in peace.
Escalade.
Rest in peace, man.
Escalade,
Yeah.
White Chocolate and Escalade.
Yeah, rest in peace.
What you got,
Escalade,
Humvee?
man.
That's how you got your name, Humvee, because his name is Escalade. Is that what happened?
No.
Ba-doom ching.
I got, of course, Elijah Wan,
Elijah one.
Yeah,
Jason Kidd,
okay.
That's
respectable.
unfortunate.
That's
Kobe.
That's
Okay.
my nah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the other two.
One. It's only 4 faces.
Yeah, you got 3 fingers
Oh
up.
my God. Oh my God.
Oh,
Otis Thorpe.
OT for 2.
OT.
Hey, I like Otis Thorpe. Otis Thorpe was the man, dog. I want to be like Otis Thorpe.
Said no one ever.
Yeah,
I
hold
promise
my
you.
beer.
Otis Thorpe has never heard somebody utter the word.
Shout out to
I wanna
Otis
be
Thorpe,
like
man.
Otis Thorpe, like,
Shout out to Otis Thorpe, man.
And I like Otis Thorpe a lot.
I've always
lot,
liked.
but,
there's a few players that I speak very highly of. Like I made the joke, but I actually do like Vernon Maxwell
I
Right.
do too.
and Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, I like him too.
Like
yeah.
I hold them both in high regard.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
had his shoes?
Yeah.
Pippen, yeah. Thorpe, no. I don't think Maxwell had any, but I think Thorpe did, didn't he? He ain't had no champions or nothing.
Thorpe had any.
I thought he had
Remember
some champions.
Akeem Olajuwon had them Etonics?
The Etonics, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a pair, so if anybody out
can
there
still find them.
know where I can get a pair. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm putting this out there.
Amazon.
I'm looking for a pair. So anybody know?
But I've always liked AI, man.
Yeah.
I forgot.
AI.
Yeah. He was cold.
And I think for whatever reason, like why do people just act like that Kobe was just a good player?
Kobe was a great player, sir. Kobe was a great player.
I'll tell you what.
Like while he was playing, they recognized his
Sir,
greatness.
sir.
But now they act like, yeah, he was good.
Sir, Kobe was a great player.
You ain't got to tell me.
He was. You ask players who was the hardest person they had to play against, who was their favorite person to play or watch play. A lot of them go say Kobe. Kobe was bad. Kobe was bad.
And Vince Carter.
Vince Carter still jumping out the gym at 62 years old.
I don't know what his stats are,
Vincent Lamar Carter.
but you can jump over so many people
And
and not come up in the
How old
conversation.
is he
Like
now?
you can't.
He's like 62. Still in the league.
And he's still in the league.
Still in the league.
20
Still
years.
dunking.
Knees still good.
Yeah.
And Penny Hardaway. That's my 4.
Penny Hardaway was a tragedy.
That's about 6. But
He was a tragedy. That injury really derailed what could have possibly been.
Ain't he like a coach now?
His injury derailed what possibly could have been a Mount Rushmore player across the board.
Greatest
across the
tragedy,
board.
Penny Hardaway or Grant Hill?
That's a
Grant
good
Hill.
question.
Grant Hill.
That's a good question. Because Grant Hill came back and still was
Grant
playing
shoes
quality
weren't better
ball.
than pennies.
Yeah, you're right. Them
I got
shoes
some pennies in my
bulky as-
closet right now.
You gotta relax,
bulky as
okay?
hell.
Well, you gotta relax.
I think it's Grant.
Grant Hill came back and was still playing quality ball. I mean, he wasn't. He was a he was a shadow of his former self.
He was
But-
better than Nene.
Would you say it's a Nene face?
No.
I probably still wanted his shoulder pads off his knees.
I'm done. I'm done.
Leave them there alone.
I'm done, bro.
I think I jump higher than Nene.
Oh,
You know y'all the same age, right?
Nene.
Nene?
Yeah.
How old is Nene?
Your age. I just told you.
oh my God.
I just said to him, and I quote, you know you and Nene the same
My
age, huh?
God.
How old is Nene?
Oh my God.
I don't
You know my age?
This is somebody that spelled their name wrong on their SAT.
Lost points.
you
What you got on your SAT? What you got on your SAT? Gonna be a 300?
like,
get
bro,
400 for
you
spelling
get
your name
400. Yeah.
I spelled that wrong.
Oh my God.
I bubbled in the wrong letter, man. This shit was complicated.
Mama, you said it was an I right there. God.
None of y'all ever spelled your name wrong before?
Never. You really on your own with this one, Rand.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
God.
I do it quite often.
You still wait.
I'm just bullshitting,
No,
man.
we ain't gonna let this one go. So you still spelling your name wrong, bro?
No.
Hey, so who do we have in Game 7? Or is it going to go to a Game 7?
Nobody. We don't want to talk about that right now.
Just real quick.
Just sitting here
Game
talking
from
to a
the
bunch of
analysts right
Rockets
here.
fans.
Game
The analysts.
Game 7 of what?
The finals.
Ain't gonna be no Game 7.
Somebody's getting swept?
Sweet.
Cleveland getting beaten
Hold
three
on,
games.
hold on. How you
Cleveland,
sweep somebody?
3 games.
Cleveland losing in 3 games. Cleveland gonna lose in 3 games. It's a best 4 out of 7. Cleveland losing in 3. They gonna forfeit
We
the
gonna
fourth.
forfeit the fourth one.
There's not gonna be no competition, man.
Cleveland losing in 3 games, bro.
Man, LeBron is tired.
Barring
man.
major injury.
Hey, the series start Thursday. Tomorrow,
Yep.
it'll be over Sunday. We'll be watching the parade Tuesday.
I'm trying to tell you. It's not.
It's gonna be a fast. Okay, remember in 07 when the Spurs swept LeBron?
Yeah, I do remember that.
He finna relive this.
LeBron and them.
Fabulous. There is no competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He about to relive that sweep.
He'll be in Houston next year.
All right, now that that's done.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Now let's go to
hopefully we
this
won't be getting
music.
cheated
Let's
by
get
the-
on that.
You know, we'll-
On that hip hop, hip hop, hip
It's bigger than.
hip hop.
Okay, I just figured I'd help.
Yeah, right.
So, Pusha Terrence.
Terrence Thornton.
Depend on Rand to say Pusha Terrence.
Pusha T. T got the T.
When he
got
used to
that
be
T.
Terror.
He's spilling the tea.
Yeah.
I wish it was cameras in here.
With this,
The look on Rand's
with
face.
this, he's spilling the tea. But
I'm trying to just like gloss over that lame T joke. That one though, I'm with you on most of the. With that one, nah. You smelling the tea?
he's spilling
No,
the tea.
nothing. Crickets.
Crickets.
Moving on.
All right.
So, Pusha T made some references to Drizzy.
Hold on. You got to go back to the first dish. You got to go back to infrared.
That's where I'm at.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I apologize.
Pusha T made some references to Drizzy.
Where'd that come
La
from?
Tuya.
What was that about?
601-641-9474.
That was some strong
This the
language.
Yeah, I Said It
man.
podcast. Call us up and let us know where we fucking this show up at.
Man, they used to this. They listen. Anybody listen to this show used to this.
Random
They know this is
banter.
what we do. We go off on
Shout
all
out to
kind
Cotton
of tangents
Hollow,
on this
Texas
show.
straight bourbon
Hollow.
whiskey.
This show is about 96% banter and 4% real talk.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I said it.
Go.
In the song called Infrared, where he refers to Drizzy's ghostwriters and what was the other jab? Because it wasn't a song about Drake. It wasn't a diss song towards Drake. There was just a couple of jabs in there.
Right. It was just a shot, so I don't think.
And
He also talked about, he also referenced him not being, himself, as in Pusha T, not cooning and maming for the mainstream,
My bad, bro.
which he brought full circle with the artwork for the second disc.
So, the song Infrared, what say ye, Humvee?
I enjoyed the song. I enjoyed the whole album, the Daytona album. I even liked the artwork. the cover.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I don't remember what the cover looked like.
It was
Houston?
Whitney
Yeah,
Houston's
the Whitney Houston.
bathroom.
I mean,
It was her bathroom.
even though they got some backlash behind it, but I mean,
Kanye paid like
but that,
85,000.
that 85,000.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was cool. That was a cool idea. Though.
Yeah, that was that's what I
cool, man.
that's what I took it as. I didn't take it no more than
Right.
But the infrared song. I mean, he was taking shots at. He just took a little shot at Drake. So I don't know why Drake took it that far. He took.
Drake had to.
He had to.
No, he had to say something because the initial response, people blew it out of proportion and made it bigger than what it was. And then it didn't help with the Breakfast Club interview.
Right.
With because they really did kind of instigate it a little bit.
Yeah, they did.
So
Charlamagne.
I just think from the initial response, and I mean he's a man. He got his pride.
And it's
Yeah.
hip hop, so
Right.
why not?
Right.
So the Daytona album is what, about 7 songs?
7 songs.
Exactly.
I think that's a good length.
It's a good project.
Right.
Yep.
And he explained, he was like, him and Kanye went back and forth for a while, and then
Right.
at some point Kanye said, I think I could produce this album better
Yeah, because he
with
had
his own beats.
he had the project done.
And Kanye did all the production on it.
Right.
Shout out to Kanye.
We'll see
Bleep
what
Kanye.
happens. We'll see what happens Friday when the.
I was
Ye
waiting
album
on it.
drops.
That's why I ain't saying nothing. I was waiting on it.
Man, bleep
I'm gonna
Kanye.
get it. I'm gonna support it.
I'm not.
You ain't gonna check it out, bro.
Yeah, you gonna
I'm
check
good.
it out.
I mean, just you're not remotely curious to hear what he's gonna
Nope.
do.
I don't want to hear anything he has to say.
I got you.
Even after the song with him and T.I.?
No, because he said all the wrong
He
stuff.
said
on
the
song
wrong
with-
stuff on that song, though.
Like he didn't.
Yeah,
give me-
he
He
didn't.
sounded like he was making excuses for us.
Right,
There
he
you
didn't
go,
give me
there you
any
go.
hope that he was like gonna redeem himself in any kind of way. So, like he's just explaining all of the dumb stuff that he said before he released the song.
Exactly.
I'm good. On
Well, there's that.
that. But on Infrared, I like the way. I like the clever way that Pusha brought up Quentin's name. He referenced the OJ lyrics. The gang's fucked up, niggas beats is banging, nigga. Your hooks did it. Your lyrics didn't. Your gangster look did it. You know when he was talking about
And the
50.
line about
Yeah.
Trump winning.
Yeah, Trump winning.
Yeah, that
He
was
said
pretty dope.
It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. So I like the way he brought that up. You know, to dive into that subject matter.
Written like nah, but it came quick. Damn.
Yeah.
Yep. That was good stuff.
All right.
Jay, wake up.
I'm up.
I know
Yeah,
you
so-
up.
Oh,
I like,
I'm up.
Yeah, you just had that power nap look on your face.
No, I'm sitting up here. I'm going over the lyrics as he's talking about it in my head. Like, yeah,
So Drake's response to Pusha T's Infrared bars.
Duppy.
Duppy
Now,
freestyle.
That shit was dope.
You think so?
I
thought it was dope
I
as
enjoyed
a
it.
song.
Yeah, as a song, I enjoyed it.
No, I didn't think it was dope.
I think he kind of explained himself on a few things, like the line, and I've only listened to it twice, but the lines where he was saying that, you know, he was helping Quentin out,
Right.
which I felt like that was cool because Snoop Dogg did that with a couple of his albums. He was like, he was
That's how
using
Dogg
ghostwriters to help put on young up and coming acts that were trying to do something and get some credits.
See, to me, that was a spin. Like, and the proof,
And it could be.
and the proof is in the fact that, like, if you doing that for somebody, one, when it comes out, you say that didn't. Like, this 2 years later, he's saying this.
Right.
Why he ain't tell
right.
us this when it, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like, he's only saying it in response to the line. It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. Like, so he's directly talking to that. Whatchamacallit told us that we heard the reference tracks in 2015. 2015, 2016 sometime. So if you was just helping him out, then come out then and stand next to him and be like, no, I'm helping this guy out. But he didn't do that. He distanced himself from Quentin,
Right.
act like it wasn't what it was, and then Quentin ended up getting beat up, and now he lost a leg,
he lost
right?
a foot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he lost a foot.
Yeah, it's like,
2 years ago.
and now you're saying all of this stuff about Quentin.
He lost his foot
Yeah, he lost
behind
his foot.
Drake?
And then it was a car
Nah,
wreck.
I'm just saying, but like,
Oh,
yeah, no, not
okay.
because of Drake.
I say, what the fuck?
I think it was a car wreck. I'm not sure, but he lost his foot.
Golly, Drake.
Yeah, so like
They go
to
some
me,
mafia shit. Right.
to me, he
Well,
was
you
just,
know who he associated with.
he was just spinning out of
Who,
what it
Young
was.
Bunny?
Rap a lot.
Oh, Jay.
Oh,
Jay
shit.
and them.
Oh, shit.
Y'all see
That
the
guy.
mood when I mentioned Jay Prince? y'all think it's a game?
But and then like the line that people got hype about is him saying like if this guy was, you know, why don't he have any hits by himself? I don't believe Quentin has released any music since then.
He did. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Since then,
Yeah.
that's number one.
That
And
promo
this-
run to be hard footless.
Is it a promo hop? I'm just saying.
I set it up. I knew you was gonna catch it.
Y'all notice I didn't say anything. God, I hope you're watching this because I didn't say anything.
Say God.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't. I was quiet, God.
He's
Blame it on his
omnipresent.
cotton hollow.
God, that was Rand and DJ. I just
Yeah,
want
I
to be
said
clear.
it.
I know you got a lot
God,
going
yeah, I
on.
said
I know you got a lot going
yeah, I
on up
said
there. I just want you to know it wasn't me.
I'm telling the Lord. Yeah, I said it.
It's Humvee's fault. he looking at his phone.
Not like, okay, so I don't think Quentin has released any music, so that's null and void. And two, you can very well make a hit for somebody else and can't make one for yourself.
Yeah, that's very, very.
That's
like
very
it's a whole
true.
group of people who made every song for Milli Vanilli. They never released a hit for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
But they went on to be executive producers, and
But they didn't make hits for themselves. I mean, his whole reference point is,
presidents.
yeah, but I'm saying, but his whole reference point is that, and then Quentin is kind of tainted at this point. So it's not
You know
like
what? You're right. You like nobody's really looking for him.
right. And if he was to work with you, you'd be worried about, you know, is this gonna get out? Are people gonna know what this sound is? This, and that, and that. Not only that, Quentin wasn't the only person who was helping him out. He was getting help from Party. He was getting help from, you know what I'm saying? All
Where's
these other
Party
so,
at?
hey man, just writing all of the Drake hits.
He's gone too.
The Weeknd, same thing. You know what I'm saying?
He did his own thing though. So.
No, I'm just referencing all the people
I think
who
something's wrong with the weekend.
What you mean?
Like I think
mentally?
there's some depression or some shit going on.
Oh yeah, severely.
Everybody depressed. God,
Huh?
why is everybody depressed?
All artists are depressed. All creative people.
Yeah, I get depressed.
Not all of them, but most of us. Rand ain't. But
I'm not depressed.
the rest of us are,
I'm fatigued.
which can lead to
You
depression.
stupid man.
Wow.
Farting all show.
Something wrong with you, man.
Again,
That was a snort.
that was not me.
Oh.
That was a snort. Like you try to hold and laugh in. You know, that's what that was.
Shit, that shit
This
sound
guy.
just like a fart.
Everything's gas with you, huh?
You said everything's gas with you.
But so to me, that whole idea of what he's saying doesn't hold water. As well as people like I love Royce, but I wouldn't say Royce has a hit. Does Royce have a hit?
Nah.
But he's
Not
written
a bona
hits.
fide hit record, but he has wrote.
But he's written hits. That's what I'm saying. Like you can very well be a very credible MC,
Right.
be able to write a hit for somebody else, and then you not be able to do it for yourself. Like, it is what it is. So
Yeah.
to me,
Yeah.
that doesn't. I think that's, and then like the whole, you didn't sell as much dope as you say that you sold.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. That's light.
Whatever.
That's light. But see, like to further expound on DJ's point,
So more dope than him.
what he's
than
saying,
Eazy-E?
like to the people out there that think that it's easy to do this rap stuff. Oh, all you gotta do is come up with a catchy hook. Nah, it's a lot more to it. It's a whole package that goes into making a hit record. Because no, listen to what I'm saying. Because
A hit record, not a good record.
I'm saying a hit record.
It may be easy to make a good record.
Because the lyrics is one thing, but then it's how you deliver it. Drake has a way of delivering it that Quentin can't do it.
Of course, yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, that's my point. Like, it's more that goes into it than just, oh, I got this hook. We finna get money. Nah, it's way more to it. It's an entire package that goes into making
To
a
get to a
hit
point where
record.
you're making money,
Yeah.
is different.
Right.
It's way different from like, oh, I just got a hit song.
But see, a lot of
Once
people
they hear it,
a lot of people think it's that easy. That's my thing. It's a lot of people that really think it's that easy. I got this hook that's catchy.
there's a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying?
It's unbelievable how many people will tell you all you got to do. That's normally when I stop listening to people. When they say all you got to do is
that's what I'm saying.
That's pretty much like I'm already doubting everything that's coming from your mouth.
Right, because you
The
really
next breath forward means less than nothing.
exactly.
Laffy Taffy. Was
So like that's just
But how much work did it take for Laffy Taffy to
And it
blow?
wasn't just a catchy hook.
yeah.
It was everything that went into it.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It
it's
was-
so
it was-
much
it
that
was
goes
the,
into
It was the track. It was the cadence that they rap.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was everything. It was even like taking out the beat at certain points to accentuate the line.
It's the mixing, how the record is mixed. It's
All of that.
Oh,
everything.
the mixing is the big part.
It's but people and people
'Cause
don't
it's-
realize that
it would
because,
sound so stupid if that record isn't mixed
right.
properly.
People don't realize that because they don't even know what mixing and mastering is.
If you go back to that
A lot of
very
people
song,
think it's the same thing. Like you just say mixing and mastering
Right.
together. Like,
Right. People
Yeah,
don't.
mixing-
like it's
one
not
thing.
two separate things.
Right.
like even if you go back to that specific record, listen to how the song starts off. No. The verse.
Oh.
I love her for Mr. Bubblegum. And she goes in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the way he was doing it that made it like, oh, that's silly.
And then the fact that he had a dance with it.
All of that.
You know, and that you know you can see this big tall yellow nigga doing it. You know, that's
Doing what?
little Laffy Taffy.
Because can't nobody really see what you just did. Mr. Spotted Wu-Tang shirt.
Shut your goddamn ass up.
Man, sit your ass down.
Oh, I think I might use that.
It's my granddaddy watch.
Okay, so we
Wu-Tang forever.
Infrared, then Duppy.
Duppy now.
And hold on, what are your thoughts on Duppy?
I thought Duppy was pretty cool. I thought it was cool.
I always like when Drake does that
Yeah,
flow.
I think. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Like I'm upset. That shit is whack.
Yeah,
That shit was terrible.
He could have kept that
We're
one.
gonna get there. Did y'all think Drake wrote those lyrics?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. To Duppy?
Absolutely not.
Everybody just look like.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Drake opened Duppy admitting he got help writing.
Yeah, right.
I just want to make that point.
So
Did he?
you saying something to a couple of V's or something? Get help with a couple of V's.
Who cares if I write rhymes? I write checks. Did he?
I mean,
And he didn't even write that line, so.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Skills.
he didn't even write that line
Shout out
up.
to Skills
God
with
damn.
the wrap up.
So why didn't you like Duppy?
I mean, I
don't
thought
like
it was
Drake?
cool.
You thought it was cool?
I
Okay.
thought it was cool. I didn't think
know
it was great.
No, just-
It was cool.
I mean, I didn't say it was great, but it was a
It
good
was
album.
cute.
It was nice.
I didn't think the response to it was great either.
Oh, I think that response to it was very great.
I think it was pretty darn good.
I thought it was great. Because to me, he did a couple things in there that I think were strategic. He positioned, like, okay, so if you pay attention to Duppy, Duppy was more of a Kanye diss than it was an actual
Right.
Pusha T diss.
Yeah.
He dissed Kanye way more. So what
Very strategic.
what he did with the story of Adidon was he positioned it where you can't even diss Kanye anymore.
It's
He
Adidon? I thought it was
he hit Drake the only way you can. That's the only way you can get Drake.
But personal.
You got to. You got to dig.
But it seems
you
like
got to
it's
dig.
so
There's
much-
no
It
other
is
way.
personal.
There's
That shit
no
was
other way.
personal.
There's
Because you
no
can
other
like
way.
make fun of Drake.
It's not gonna matter.
Nah, that wouldn't work.
It's not
That
gonna
wouldn't
matter.
work.
It's not gonna matter.
I'm trying to think of
have
something here.
You have to attack.
his integrity and credibility.
You have to attack that because what he did, and the thing, and I didn't mean to cut you off,
No, you
DJ.
good.
My bad, bro.
You don't mind doing that.
The thing, I don't. I get this liquor in me. I'm not a drinker anyway, so
You
when
are on Wednesdays.
yeah. So when I get this, I get out of character a little bit, but I gotta relax.
I'm the only one laughing.
Okay. So what he did with attacking him and saying, you got a whole kid out here that you hiding.
That was crazy. Because I was like, huh?
Now, not only is he attacking his integrity, but now he even got his female followers looking at him kind of funny.
And that's why
And that's his bread and butter. That's his bread and butter. Like you really got to be strategic when you attacking somebody like Drake, because he's almost L proof.
Right.
He's almost L proof. It's only a couple of ways you can really get to him.
I got stuck on bread and butter for a second. Okay, well,
Okay, look, check it out.
God.
Check it out. Okay,
I was
look.
like, when do you ever eat bread and butter? But if you go to the right restaurant, they serve you a loaf of bread with butter. So
yeah.
You don't go
If you
nowhere,
make
dude.
toast, then that's bread and butter.
yeah, well,
bread and butter. Having that.
Rand don't ever go nowhere, y'all.
Yeah. Hey, look. Hey,
He
look.
ain't
So
been to no
look.
nice restaurants.
Now check this out. Okay.
Go ahead.
Kanye West has a shoe deal with who?
Adidas.
All right. No, Adidas. Bro.
Oh my God.
man, I thought this nigga was pouring that liquor like that. I'm about to say, dog, you got a long drive to be pouring.
No, I'm done with that.
Okay. So
This nigga
Drake
drinking
was
water
going to release his
out of a
shoe.
liquor glass.
He was going to release his shoe through Adidas.
Drake had a shoe?
Yeah, he got
There's
a
no
deal.
way that shoe was gonna be tight.
Have you seen his OVO 12s?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No.
I thought it was with Jordan.
What would Jordan say? What did Jordan say about that?
Jordan is the one who put it out.
No.
He put it out through
Jordan
Jordan.
said these are not called OVO 12s.
But they got the OVO owl on them and everything.
Yeah.
So, well, the sneaker community always makes up a nickname. I'm sure that Nike gave them a different name.
Jordan 12 OVOs.
But Drake is endorsing
OVO
these
edition?
shoes.
I don't
Drake, the OVO owl is on his shoes, so that's what we in the sneaker community ran with.
What does that owl really represent?
I don't know.
Did you see those Sonic Pumas, though? Sonic the Hedgehog Pumas? Oh, I'm getting them.
No, but I'm interested in seeing them though. Okay, let's get back to what we was talking about.
Okay,
DJ.
so
Humvee's really gonna go get these shoes though, dog.
Hey,
like
I'm
he's
getting
gonna
them.
show up with some Sonic the Hedgehog ones on.
Yes, I'm getting them. And I'm going to wear them to the show.
So Drake was gonna release his shoe with Adidas, and what Pusha T did was he got ahead of him in his rollout for the shoe, right? By going ahead and spilling the beans about what it is, this whole Adonis thing, you know, it being his son's name.
Isn't Pusha T like
He's got
somebody
an Adidas
important
shoe.
in Adidas?
He's got an Adidas
Yeah.
shoe.
Yeah.
Shout out to me for
So he
having
probably
it.
would know.
Yeah.
Push him?
Yes, Pusha T got an Adidas shoe. I'm gonna wear him next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got an Adidas.
Don't know if I care that much.
Okay, well then I won't wear him.
But it would have been perfect if Pusha T would have had a dope man Nike though. That would be.
Oh, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Some Push Air
That
Force
would be.
Ones or something.
It's funny where
No.
people call them
Dope,
different
man.
regions because we always called them
Wait.
G Nikes.
Cortez.
Yeah, they're Cortez. Yeah,
Oh.
Yes.
yeah.
You gotta break it down to the lowest common denominator over here,
Yeah, the
dog.
Nike Cortez.
Gangster night.
Gangster Nike.
Gangster Nikes.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I know.
Nike, yeah.
That's what I know.
From Wieners, nigga.
What you know about Wainers, boy?
Oh,
Yeah, Jabos,
If you can find your
Jabos
size.
with the thing.
That would have boiled down to, right?
Hey, them gangster Nikes, man.
Yeah, man.
You got to be the average. Never mind.
Look, so to me, so he positioned where Drake can no longer diss Kanye by saying, "Hey, look, I want all of the disses for myself."
Yep.
He did that. He spoiled his rollout of his shoe by mentioning his son, and then like what Jay said, he made his female contingency of fans look at him like, "Oh, you got a whole kid out here that you not claiming." Like that just make you whack. And what he did with the girl is like, you mentioned my fiance, but look who you chose as your Beyonce.
Oh, man.
Mention the girl's name.
Now that was
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Also,
The black
reference,
face.
he dissed his. He said something about his mom. Be like, if you winning, why she keep coming in last place? Like he did a lot.
And he called
in
her
that-
name. He
Yeah, called her
by
name. He called his dad name too, though. didn't he?
Yes,
What'd he say?
man. Yes.
Yeah, so he,
I just know the Steve Harvey reference.
Nah, something.
He said something
somebody
about-
named Graham.
Yeah.
Something with started with D.
Like it was, he got super person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
And
definitely strategic.
He came on the track when he started off. He said, "Easy money." Like, and he sounded so relaxed.
Right.
He didn't even sound aggressive.
I think he got more.
And I know
think
he got more.
He got more.
Surgical
that was
Summer
that was light.
Volume 1.
Yeah, no, that was
Right.
just
That's what he called it. He said Surgical Summer Volume 1.
that was that
And
jab.
I like him rhyming over that J beat too though.
That was that jab. You know,
What Jay-Z think of?
you know how in
And see,
boxing,
that's something that I'm not always a fan of, is using somebody else's beat for it. Like, I think that's.
I don't
kinda-
like you using other people's disses beats. Like, I didn't like Remy using
When she
Sheether
used
because
Ether.
it's
No,
a diss.
yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't mind him using.
But
a beat.
Sheether, it was a great idea,
Right.
in theory.
yeah,
And she should have got it cleared.
she executed it
That would
well
help.
too.
Yeah, if
It's
she
just
got it
when she
cleared,
followed
then,
it
you
up
know.
too soon,
And if she didn't
messed
sound like,
herself up.
if she didn't sound like Papoose rapping it.
Right?
Oh,
But outside of
we
that-
did talk
That
about
shit
that.
was hard, though.
Then we did talk about
was
that.
hard.
Outside of that,
Hey, have y'all ever seen Papoose without a hat?
No.
no.
Yeah, man.
It's a picture.
But you remember
he's Hatfish.
Dinosaurs,
Yeah,
that cartoon?
yeah.
Oh, his
Yeah,
hat.
he
fucked
looked
up?
just
keep
like
going.
that
He
thing.
got
Yeah.
fucked up head.
It's
Hatfish.
I seen a picture of him today without his hat. It was crazy. Like the dude, hairline is straight and everything. Like, dude,
He had fish though. He had fish.
yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
Catfish.
You never heard of that?
Nah, I never heard of that.
Okay, you know what catfish is, right?
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
catfish is.
Same thing. if you
It's just with
if
a
you
hat.
allowing me to believe that you know you got a normal shaped head because you always wearing this hat, and then you take that joint off and you like, ooh, yeah, catfish.
Think plies.
That part.
What are you doing?
The rock dance.
Yeah, don't do that.
Sorry.
It's me.
I thought that was the South Side. That ain't the South Side.
Yeah, that's what it is. But he took it and shit.
Man.
So that was on Pusha's part, man. I have to applaud him being as strategic as he was. Definitely. And he called out, and then he got personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, super.
He got
personal.
super personal.
Man, we not even going nowhere else with this shit.
And it's funny because
Fuck Drake.
Yeah, bleep Drake. I agree.
Who said that?
y'all know who Drake is associated with, right?
I don't care.
Hey,
We not stopping the
Let me
money.
ask you a question though.
Oh, you bad.
Oh yeah, very, very much so. Hey, do
I
y'all
fuck
think
with
it's
Drake.
any way
I
that
feel I'm
Drake can
having
win
fun.
this?
I'm having fun.
Do y'all think it's a way that Drake can y'all see an angle?
Okay,
The Drake,
okay.
Drake fans.
Technically,
Drake fans.
Yeah.
technically, he can't. From a technical standpoint,
He can't
can't.
lose.
But from a popular vote, he's got that.
Yeah, that's,
So
what, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, no matter what, as long as he responds, the Drake army or whatever his legion of fans go by, they're gonna ride with it. Drake got numbers on his side at the end of the day.
That I was gonna lean that way because the Drake fans, especially the younger ones, don't care that Pusha T was that good
Right.
because they don't know Pusha T. He's an old nigga,
So it's
Trying
gonna
to
be,
rap.
It's just gonna be.
and they're not
and
gonna
the diss
they're not
on
gonna
40 was hard
appreciate.
too though.
It's gonna come down.
that was
Oh,
fucked up.
damn.
But I kind of felt like
I didn't know
No,
he
I
had
didn't,
MS.
no, I didn't care.
damn,
I didn't
why
know he
you-
had MS.
No, when you dissing,
I didn't know he had
Ain't no rules.
it goes. All
I
that
know,
go.
I
It
know.
go.
So you cringed when you heard it?
I didn't.
I didn't.
I didn't.
at all.
I
I
didn't.
didn't really cringe.
I
It was
didn't
just
I didn't know.
when I look back at it, I was like, damn, what did 40 do?
No,
Guilty
but I'm
by
saying it's the same thing.
association, man.
What did Ye do?
What did Kanye and let me say this. Now I don't know if y'all finna agree with this, but I feel like Kanye is Drake's father.
Musically?
Musically, that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Okay,
Musically,
yeah.
I feel like Kanye is Drake's father. I feel like, and when I say that, this is what I'm saying because I see you, Humvee. I see you. So let me see if I can catch it. I got you, bro. Let me see if I can catch it. When I say that, I'm saying it's obvious that Kanye was a huge influence on Drake musically. Drake was definitely inspired by Kanye, in my opinion.
I mean, because
I could see it.
Drake always talks about being back in Memphis with his family, with his dad, writing some good music. That's where he got his singing part from his dad.
I got
I
you.
wonder how much time he really spent in Memphis with his dad.
Not a lot.
I think he spent
summers
I
there.
spent all of his life with the white folks in Canada.
He said he
That's-
spent summers there.
Yeah, he said that. I'm just
How
wondering
many?
how many summers he spent there.
Then let's not forget, Kanye wrote and produced Drake's biggest single on his first project, "Find Your Love." That was Kanye.
Dog, this is ridiculous.
What?
Man. I saw that shit.
Oh,
man.
You and these dances, bro.
Yeah,
We
I
need
saw that
cameras in
shit.
here. Yeah, man, y'all would trip out. Humvee is a dancing fool,
Chair dancing.
man.
Yeah, the ultimate chair dancer. We're gonna have that show.
Right
It's
on.
coming.
We'll talk to Quero about that.
Shout out to Quero. We gotta get Quero on the show.
Oh no, Quero.
We gotta get Quero on the show, man. You know Quero?
It's a few people we got to get on the
Quero,
show. dog.
Texas.
No.
Y'all know Quero, Texas is?
Yep. It's between here and there.
Here and there.
Oh, we
Ain't
gotta
nothing out
review
there.
Nick Grant next week.
Nick
We're
Grant.
interviewing Nick Grant?
No,
review.
Oh, I
his
thought you
album.
said
He got a
my
new
bad.
album.
My bad. I was like,
Hey,
oh,
man, yeah, we got to check these emails too.
that's dope.
We need
That's
a.
dope.
Where's my?
Oh,
where's my?
and T Grizzly
I sent y'all that project. Did y'all listen to it?
activated. Yeah,
Okay, I'm just gonna say it's better than I thought it would.
yeah,
be.
that shit fire.
Okay, yeah,
Fire.
we there. Yeah,
I thought you
that's
sent,
a good project.
I
It's a
thought
good-
you sent the Daytona joint. I didn't see.
I
the
sent T Grizzly
That
too.
was like long time ago. You
I sent T Grizzly like a week and a half ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think you did.
that T Grizzly fire, that Nick Grant fire,
Humvee didn't I send T Grizzly?
I think
Yes,
you
you
just
did.
saying you did.
I
Post
sent,
Malone fire. We didn't review Killer Corleone.
and
This
that's
shit
what.
fire.
Come on, I always speak
All
highly
right,
of
man.
Corleone.
Somebody got to jump in the group text with this shit, man.
I
Y'all can't just be
always
bringing this
speak
shit up
highly
after
of
we on the show.
Corleone.
And,
I think I sent Corleone too.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
No, you didn't,
No,
nigga.
no,
What
no,
is
he
y'all
didn't.
talking about,
no,
man?
he sent activated.
I did send activated. I might not have sent Corleone. I probably just kept
Y'all
that
ain't
for
said
myself.
none of this
'cause
shit.
that's-
Pull it up.
I can
I'm pulling it
But
up
look,
right now.
But look, Kyle.
Okay,
this
Google.
new guy. We got to do Kyle. We got to review Kyle.
Funny looking dude.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's funny.
he
looking. I ain't
reminds me
never seen him.
of Chance the Rapper, kind of, sort of.
All right, let's get to
And
these
his name is
voicemails, man.
Kyle.
Yeah,
You good, bro? You good?
Yeah, fuck his knees.
KYLE.
That's generally how you spell Kyle.
With your smart ass.
What did I miss?
We just
We talking about these albums that we
need
got to
to
review. I said Nick Grant. I said,
Y'all reviewing Kanye's album? Because I'm not.
yeah, we're gonna
I
review that
We
too.
we got to, man.
I refuse to participate.
Okay, well, we got to review.
So
That's
we got-
that's a
so
big project,
Kyle-
man.
All right,
Nick
man.
Grant
Look, yeah.
and
Go
T
ahead.
Grizzly.
Kyle, Nick
We're not,
Grant,
we're
T.
not
Grizzly.
going. No, we're not doing that.
Why not?
Because it's quality music that we could review.
Nick Grant is quality.
But T Grizzly's not.
You
No,
don't
this
think
shit
T
is fire.
Grizzly's
I
project
think we
was
could
better?
give T Grizzly a chance.
T
man.
Grizzly
Oh,
project
I wanna-
wasn't
listen,
bad,
listen,
dog.
I
hold on,
personally
hold on.
want to see the growth in T Grizzly.
It wasn't a bad project.
It's T Grizzly. You ain't gonna see no growth.
Yes, you are. Yes,
You will not see
It
growth.
was
and
not
Killer
a
Corleone.
bad project.
Killer Corleone too.
Look, man, y'all can review Zaytoven's album. Y'all can review ASAP Rocky. Y'all can review G-Eazy.
ASAP Rocky was cool. His project was actually cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these are albums that we
download
could review, and we reviewing this garbage by T Grizzly. And he can't even rap.
T Grizzly shit fire.
Jeez. Did we review Post Malone's album?
No, we didn't, but his shit fire too.
Is
I'm
it real?
saying,
Because I haven't
listen,
Hey,
seen
man,
it.
clown.
I'm finna get to these voicemails.
T.
Y'all
Grizzly.
ain't talking about nothing but a bunch of nothing.
Y'all need to listen to her.
Fuck her.
Her shit is fire too.
Love her.
We love her.
This is Reese. Glad you guys back. Good show. Until y'all got into that Eminem stuff. I'll admit the first was real tight. It's posted on our show Facebook page. So that's just a tight verse that I heard him do. Still not a fan. He still cornered at me. He still get a lot of credit he shouldn't get. DJ, you said you're intelligent. I understand you listen to music, but like most topics, is objective. So you have to have some objectivity. And I don't like it, and I think it's corny. I told you several times. But as much as you say I'm insulting your intelligence, you've insulted my intelligence with your lack of knowledge on my profession. So I feel the need to insult your intelligence. which you like a rap music. Eminem and Zero. So it's objective. We just both disagree. Yeah, I said that. Anyway, this you guys back. I'll holler at y'all.
Okay, what did he say? With my lack of knowledge on his what?
Profession.
I don't know what he does. I never guess what he does.
What does he do? He's a golfer?
I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't think we need to talk
Shout out
about
to Reese,
that.
man.
I don't think.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't remember ever saying anything about his profession.
I'm assuming, but I think I know what it is.
I'm not sure what you said
I
about
don't
it,
think we need to talk about it.
but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Shout out to Reese, man. Thanks for the voicemail.
I mean, I want to be able to dive into the voicemail, but I can't because I'm stuck on that.
Hey, man, it sounds like some diss albums from the drop between you and Reese.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh, you know you're finna put some bars on the bloodline.
Right. So, I don't know.
Oh, y'all?
Reese don't want no smoke.
Oh!
Shots fired.
Oh! Please, Ram,
Y'all
when you edit this, you gotta put the gunshot.
Reese just did that
You gotta
infrared.
put the gunshot and
Oh,
put that
shit.
horn. That,
Duffy
The air horn?
yeah,
Right.
You gotta put the air horn. Oh my God!
Y'all stupid, man. But, I mean, as far as, like, if you don't like something personally, you're right. That's objective. That's fine. You cannot like it. But, like, again, so what my problem with what people do with Eminem is they don't attack, okay, he's corny, I don't like it. Those are your opinions. That's how you feel. You tell me he can't rap, you're lying. You tell me that he's only that popular because he's white, that's a lie.
Definitely after you guys.
Like it plays a part in his popularity. He said that. Cool. But to say that he's that guy, because no. We're not gonna do that. And then when they compare him to other people and say, oh well, it's people who they don't even listen to. Stop lying. Don't tell me Cannabis is good. You ain't listen to Cannabis.
Oh, I fucks with Cannabis.
When the last time
Say
you
a
listened
cannabis
to Cannabis
verse right now. Say a cannabis verse.
Shit.
I rest my case.
Yeah, I was finna get ready to get started.
No,
Yeah, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you know how I got to do it. Damn.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
So that's my only issue when people talk about Eminem. Like, you cannot like him. You cannot like Zero. That's fine. You don't
You don't like Zero?
Zero.
Zero.
We do this every episode.
I'm saying,
bro.
man.
We do this.
It ain't
every
even no
episode,
E-R-I
bro.
in his name. It's just a Z, a hyphen, and a row.
Thank you.
Just say Z and then row. That's it.
Z.
So Reese don't like Zero
Right.
Nah.
or
And-
Eminem?
Right.
Or Eminem.
And that's fine. Like, you cannot like him, and I'm not caping for either one of them in that regard. But we're not gonna take away anybody's skill. That's what my whole point always is. Even when we talk about R&B, it's certain people who I don't think are great artists, but they're incredible singers. Like
I was gonna say name.
Jennifer Hudson. She's an incredible singer.
Oh yeah.
Incredible
But
vocal.
as an artist, you can't name a Jennifer Hudson song.
Living under your spotlight.
Dog, man, you gotta stop this.
Yeah, you can't be twisting your arms and
can't be doing
your
this.
waist
A
can't
room
move
full
like
of
that.
Men, bro, why are
Yeah.
you so limber?
I've been working out.
Nigga doing yoga and
You
things.
too limber in this room full of men, bro.
Hey, man, when you drink
You look like you gonna Vogue.
Cotton Hollow, that Cotton
Yeah, he look like he go Vogue. You alright?
So that's my only issue, man. Like
You look
I
like you
don't
finna
believe
twerk
in
or something, bro.
I don't
Can you
believe in
twerk?
taking away anybody's
Okay.
skill set.
Nobody wants to know if he can twerk or
Right.
not.
Hey, he asked though.
We can
Right.
stop that shit right there.
Right. God damn it. Shit.
Y'all not finna turn this shit on me. He the one doing the Tootsie Roll and shit. Yeah, not me, okay?
Next voicemail.
Sorry, DJ. I ain't mean to cuss like
You
that. They
good.
take me out my element,
You
man.
good.
You know, we gotta hold this black couch down.
Yeah, Black Couch Gang.
God.
BCG.
Fuck out of here.
Shit.
Bleep you.
What's up, y'all? Hey, this is Reese. I don't know if y'all recorded yet or what, but so y'all probably gonna have 2 voicemails from your boy.
Yeah.
This one, the last one, is more fun. Well, I guess the last one is just me and, well, for me, picking it DJ a little bit. But this one is the real question for what y'all do as far as rating music and breaking down albums and CDs and stuff like that. So this Pusha T album came out, and he got 7 songs, all produced by Kanye. So I want to know, just if y'all could break down this album, because a lot of people talking about it. For me, I don't give it. It don't do nothing for me. I think his rapping is way overrated. I don't think his wordplay is all of that. I think he's kind of he's like a East Coast version of like a basic rapper, but I don't know, because he's slightly from the East Coast. He kind of getting more praise, and he getting his Kanye beat. So I think his album pretty much is way overrated. I don't think it's that good. I think for 3 to 4 years you waited to bring out that 7 songs. So I think it was just more like hype than anything. I think he's using that Drake thing to push his album. I don't see anything that sticks out to me that's great. I think, again, I'm against old black niggas rapping, talking about how much crack they done sold. So that shit is just old and tired, ignorant. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. The production value of Kanye West. I want to know what y'all think of his bars or whatever. I know y'all into that stuff. So anyway, just break down the album for me, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm sure y'all been broken down by the time y'all get to the voice, man. Anyway, well, holla at you, boy.
Reese.
And there's that.
Once again.
This nigga with his cartoon voice.
What happened?
Like, he actually said out of his mouth what he said.
Oh my God, Reese.
Like, he let that fall out his head.
Reese, I respect your opinion. You know, I get it. I get it. This is all subjective. But Reese, Average, Pusha T.
No wordplay?
First of all, Pusha T from the South. He's from Virginia. That's the South. That's number one. Number two, Pusha T has one of the most poetic approaches to rapping that any one of us have ever heard.
I can dig that. That's a good statement.
And okay, I get the subject matter thing. I won't fault you on that. I won't fault you on, the old nigga selling crack thing. Oh, I get that. I won't fault you on that.
When you know.
I'll follow him on that.
But
the reason, hold on, let me cut you off.
okay, you good.
And I mean to cut you off.
Yeah. Yeah, you good.
Look, the drug references, like, you got to listen to it. You got to understand the double entendre and what he's doing when he references the drug. It's not just about the drug itself.
Right.
So when he uses that, it's almost like a ploy. Like, oh, y'all say I'm always talking about this, so I'm going to continue to do it. I'm not going to let you control the narrative of what it is that I speak about and how I say it. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to keep doing it.
Only rapper sold more dope than me was Eazy-E.
So, I mean, but
End quote.
ooh. But he said Average, and he said no wordplay.
Like, bro.
And
like,
Pusha T in the same, and then he was talking about that guy.
I would like to know, because I noticed. So I hear you, because I noticed like you an AZ fan. So we connect just because I'm an AZ fan too. So you know good music, you know good rap. But to say Pusha T has no wordplay at Average, are you sure you listen to Pusha T and not somebody else?
Does anybody agree with that sentiment?
I don't agree with it.
Here's the thing. Before we close this show out, because this is not going to be an hour and 30 minutes long.
I think we can get it there.
We can, but we're not.
You don't dictate this.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh.
Anyway, here's the thing. I can see how Pusha T could not be appealing to a lot of people. I could see how one would say that he was average.
I can't see that.
Because you would have to like listening to him. And if you don't like listening to him,
I don't
then
like listening to the Migos, but I notice when Offset does his thing. I notice when
but you're not an average listener.
Take off the best Migo.
He's definitely the best Migo.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about somebody who's just a common listener.
Who the best Migo?
So if you're not a person who
Take
dissects,
we doing this on purpose, right?
I know you are. If you're not a person who dissects lyrics, wordplay, and looking for double entendres and extra meanings. If you're not looking for it, then you'll miss it. And it's just that simple. Now, the thing that's messing Jay up is something that I learned a long time ago from talking to Reese. Don't try to make it make sense.
Wow.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
He said it and he meant it.
I'm with you.
There are songs that Reese will play on the Shoot from the Hip show, and it's like, man, Reese pulled one out on there. And then he'll turn around and say, this guy can't rap, this guy's average. But what you're playing is in the same vein of the same type of... Don't try to make it make sense.
Because you said, well, I went with the AZ thing. I'm like, okay, so you listen to AZ, so...
Hey, man.
You know spitters.
He's either master trolling or it all depends on the day which Reese you're going to get. It's one of the two.
It's almost like it depends on who introduced him to it and who said what they said.
Yeah, it's like whatever it is that draws him to whatever music he likes or what pulls him away from what he doesn't like has nothing to do with music. Don't know how that works. There's some kind of magnetic pull that comes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't try to make it make sense.
Yeah. But Pusha T being average and not having wordplay is like...
That's mine.
Because Pusha T's not going to be one of my favorites. Because there's just something about him that doesn't appeal to me as much as Royce.
So I noticed you said you had a little when I said about his poetic approach. Do you not agree with that? Do you not think that his
I did it in just a way to kind of highlight what you said there.
Okay, I got you.
But it was like I'm not gonna say the most poetic.
I said one of the most. Or did I say the most?
You probably said one of the most.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna be able to go all the way there.
Okay.
I don't see how you can listen to Drug Dealers Anonymous, Grinding.
Keys open doors.
Grinding was all about the beat.
Keys
No, it
open
wasn't.
doors.
Keys, open doors.
Like that, like Nostalgia, him and Kendrick.
Kendrick, yeah.
Like I don't say you can listen to those and be like,
I'm finna go jam some clips.
yeah. Or even listen to Ma Don't Love Her. Listen to that.
I don't love her.
Don't listen to her words. Like
See,
just
I can
listen,
see why.
man.
I can see why that would be missed on some people, because it's kind of dry. So I mean, that being said, it's just like if you don't get that feeling, it's the same reason why somebody listen to Busta Rhymes and agree that he's that great when he's doing this thing.
So here's the question.
Nope.
Is that how people feel about Nas? Nas don't give you a lot of...
When people say that about Nas, some of them really get it, and others just kind of feel like they have to. It's like these Biggie fans.
Right.
Biggie's the greatest rapper ever, guys. It's like they don't think that they cannot say that.
So it's almost like being politically correct.
Right. They're being very PC.
Yeah.
Biggie was the greatest. It was his flow. His flow was so great, and the way he told stories.
He was a great storyteller.
There's a lot of those.
As a big Biggie fan, I don't think he was a GOAT. What's the
I just
The
said
GOAT.
he was a great storyteller.
The
I don't
GOAT.
know.
But when people say that, like, what's the great story?
I got a story to tell.
Yeah, I got a story to tell.
Wait,
That was
so
a great story.
Are you saying you think he's
That's all I got.
Are you saying you think he's the No, it was more as Me and My Bitch.
Me and My Bitch, Suicidal Thoughts.
Yeah, it was
But
more.
those were great stories. That
I mean,
was
just
a
No,
the
I'm not
fact
saying
that-
they're great
just the
stories. I'm
fact
saying
that
they're
it was
stories.
just
They're
the stories.
storytelling.
And
It's
he
storytelling.
did it like damn near on every track.
Nah.
Yes, man.
No.
I mean, when you got guys like Scarface,
Right?
Slick
Scarface.
Rick.
Yeah.
These are
He's
guys
one
that
too.
tell stories.
I'm not taking anything away from him.
I'm not.
He's
I'm
one of them too.
No, we're
and
taking
listen,
something away from Biggie because
I'm
of these
with
guys.
you because y'all heard me name songs
Right.
where he does storytelling.
Yeah.
But
all
I'm just,
saying.
I'm saying he does story. Biggie does do the storytelling. We can't take that away from
Right,
him.
he does it.
He does it. But when we talking about the greatest, I'm like, man. So Scarface and Slick Rick
Don't
never happened.
exist.
Scarface, yeah, he's a great storyteller.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick, he's a great storyteller. I didn't say that Biggie's just the best.
Okay.
Just said he's a great storyteller.
And I was with you because I was giving examples of storytelling.
That's what we're missing at.
Okay.
Nobody's saying that he's not a good story. What we're referring to is him being the best of all time because
I didn't say
he's
that,
his flow and his delivery and his storytelling. Because these are the things that come up when somebody says how Biggie was such a great artist, and that doesn't mean he's not a great artist, but the greatest of all time. Like,
And
you've
just-
never heard nobody with a nice flow or a better story.
I mean, who's the greatest of all time? No shit.
That would always be subjective.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But
But
Biggie,
like, so-
Biggie doesn't have the catalog to even be in the conversation.
And then, like, if you say a great storyteller, because you do something a lot, that don't mean you're great at it. It just means you do it a lot.
That's true. And what about the, like, okay, with Biggie being a great, because people say he's the GOAT now. It's this thing a lot of people do where if something is old, then it's classic. It's legendary. Just because somebody rapped in the 90s or the 80s, and they're automatically a legend.
Right.
No, you just old.
There you go. A lot of that stuff is just old.
We just glad to hear it
Like,
because it reminds us.
Scarface
A lot
is
of that stuff
legendary.
just
Willie
old.
D is not. Like, it just is what it is.
Yeah, Mr. Cleanup Man was Willie D.
You ain't like bald headed old?
I'm a
No,
gentleman.
I like a lot of Willie D.
I'm not a
to be not no
gentleman.
legend.
I'm not a gentleman.
I like a lot of Willie D records, and he ain't no legend.
hold on.
We not
Listen
doing
to
that.
I'm not a
Before you
gentleman on the
go-
way home.
Before you go further, Rand,
Yo,
is Willie D a legend?
Willie D
He's a
has
legend.
entertained me on numerous occasions.
And lubricate that asshole with George
Jelly, huh? That's what I'm
That dude is a funny some gun, dog.
Long
That dude can rap about some shit, and it's yo. I ain't never had a horse before.
I'm sorry.
shit.
DJ, I don't disagree with you a lot, but Willie D a legend.
He can't be no legend.
Willie D a legend.
No, Willie D
Never
old.
rode a horse before.
Willie D just been rapping for a long time.
Ain't no use in me lying. I was scared of than a mother.
That nigga said two blind, crippled, and
Crazy
crazy
senior citizens.
And how did he say swore like that? I live about a swore.
Swore. Keep a gun everywhere I go. Because I'm paranoid. I keep looking over my shoulders, peeping around corner.
Nobody playing tricks.
Come on, DJ.
He ain't
Come
no
on.
legend.
Come on, DJ. Come
If he's
on.
a legend, that means Bushwick is a legend. Bushwick is not a
You
legend.
gotta relax. Now you gotta relax. Now you gotta relax.
Like we can name a lot. I can name a lot of rappers who you would say aren't legends, who you would put above Willie D.
Name one.
Mr. Mike.
Shout out to Mr. Mike. Mr.
Hey, that
Mike
nigga
was
fire up.
Yeah.
Mr. Mike was on the album.
No, I'm drunk.
Big Mello.
Big Mike was on the album. Big Mike was on. Wait, Big Mike. So is Big Mike a legend?
No.
It's only a couple of legends out of Houston, dog.
Y'all finna make me cry.
Like I'm serious. It's a couple.
Okay,
Of,
so is Devin a legend?
Yeah.
he's closer.
Yeah, he's closer. I can dig
closer.
that.
Nah, we gotta have this. So okay, so Devin.
It's only a couple of legends out of
It's
Houston.
not gonna
dog.
stop this show.
Here
before
go
an
the
hour and a
legends out of
half.
Is
Houston.
Lil Kiki a legend?
Lil Kiki's a legend.
Thank you.
Lil Kiki's a
Okay,
legend.
we can have this conversation then.
Like you got
Long as
Kiki.
Kiki a legend.
I say for my money, you only got 3 legends out of Houston.
3, name them.
Who?
Kiki and Face, you already said.
Kiki,
Toe down.
Face, and K
Lil
Reno.
Flip.
Slim Thug.
K Reno.
Oh, K Reno. I forgot about K Reno.
He's a legend. Because he's
Forgot?
influenced
Oh,
those
Flip
guys.
on, I mean,
Lil
K
Flip.
Reno on all my stuff, damn it, man. So, that's the bro. That's shout out to
Yeah,
him.
but I'm not on the
Lil Flip is not a legend, bro.
son of a bitch.
Lil Flip ain't a legend?
Nope. Slim Thug ain't no legend.
Slim Thug ain't?
Slim
I
Thug
thought we
a
loved
legend.
Slim
No, he
Thug.
not.
I
No,
thought we
Thug a
loved
legend.
Slim
You
Thug.
have to love Slim Thug.
Slim Thug.
I thought we loved
Stop.
Slim Thug.
Slim Thug is.
No.
He's in the
I was
running.
gonna bring him
You
on the
gotta
show.
love him by
He's in the
default.
Bring him on the show.
Slim Thug is in the
Hey, you
running.
gonna tell him
you gotta
I'm
love-
gonna tell him to his
you
face.
gotta love-
Stave, you ain't no legend, bro.
You have
You
to
don't love
love.
Slim?
No.
You have to love Slim. Just like you have to love Paul Wall and Trey the Truth.
No.
You have to.
Hey, look, before I lost weight.
It doesn't matter why.
Look, check it out.
Motherfucker. We love you, Trey. We love
love
you,
you,
Trey.
Trey.
We love you, Trey.
That nigga rap like his nose stopped.
Motherfucker.
Hey, look, before I lost weight, when I went to that Wingstop right there, the one right here by your house, and dude was like, man, I thought you was Trey the Truth.
Oh, man.
Like, dog, nah.
Motherfucker.
But like
So
so
he
look,
just
that's
woke
it.
up and they made him rap.
So is Zero a legend?
Nah.
Zero is running.
Nah, he's like
in the
Houston
running.
famous. That's it. It's great.
He's
He
legendary.
regional because he famous all over Texas.
He legendary.
They love him everywhere in
legendary?
Texas, every corner
What about
of
Big
Texas.
Pokey?
No. And I love Pokey.
If Roe ain't a real legend, Pokey
Pokey's
show ain't
fault.
no legend.
Yeah, it's Pokey fault.
Pokey's
there you go.
fault.
Why
There
is
you go.
Pokey fault?
Cause
Pokey should have put in more work.
Yeah, he didn't try.
Pokey should have put in more work. He
was so
like
used to that
again,
Houston fame.
and again,
That
like
local
being legendary and being a legend has nothing to do with your talent level.
is they even local legends?
Yeah. Oh, nah. We start naming local legends. Big Mello.
Okay.
ESG. And they ain't ESG ain't even from here.
He might as well be.
Pimp C ain't from here. But he ain't from here.
See, my propellers wanna land.
Hey,
I trapped the back like sing.
hopping out of candy helicopters.
Huh.
Fat lady go on sing the opera.
You really don't love Slim?
Me and the Motorola. Nah, I don't like. I mean, one of the greatest voices I've ever heard in hip hop history, dog. He commands a track, but like his subject matter is like below. Like
What about
I can think
what about
of-
Mr. 3-2?
I can think of raps that I wrote in middle school that are better than everything he put out in the last 10 years.
I'm not laughing at 3-2.
Shout out to 3-2. 3-2
R.I.P.
had a fire
3-2.
We did a
album,
song
yo.
together, man.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
3-2.
I did a song with 3-2, man. And it's a whole story behind that.
There's
That
always
dude
a story.
was a character. Shout out to 3-2.
Buddha.
R.I.P. I show him.
R.I.P. Mike, his son.
He gone too?
Yeah, his son died before he did. Got killed.
No ish.
Yeah.
Damn.
I met him before. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I'ma let the world know the truth. See, I knew I was gonna catch it. The cannabis.
So you say Scarface, K Reno, Scarface, K Reno, and Devin,
No.
or who was Scarface, K Reno, and who?
Scarface,
K-Reno.
Kiki.
Reno, and Kiki.
Kiki. Okay.
Yeah.
Kiki.
And that's it.
Welcome to the
No Fat Pat.
He ain't got enough for catalog.
Did you like Fat Pat?
I like Fat Pat.
Oh,
Who
I mess
didn't
with
like Fat Pat? Now, that when I thought
I
about
was Fat Pat.
I thought of it before we close this out because we gonna close it
I
out.
love Pat.
But when I hear
I
people,
love Key more, though,
God damn it, Jay. When I hear people from New York,
but I love Pat.
you start to sound a little. You start to sound a little.
I'm just fucking with
Sugary.
you. Man. I'm fucking with you.
Sugary.
That nigga said, "I love Pat."
You don't say nothing. No, you don't say nothing over here twerking.
Twerk V.
Jealous.
You know what? In the Fat Pat video, that the
Sis.
girls was doing the dance by that tree.
Sis, where you at? No, we got you, baby. We got you, cause you did that too good. You did that too good. Rand was
see the Fat
practicing
Pat
that.
video?
Rand was
You
practicing that.
You ain't.
He
When the last
practiced that
time
one.
you seen the Fat Pat
He
video?
practiced that one.
Because I saw it, I was making fun of somebody
bro,
else,
we
and I
knocked
did
you,
it
baby.
then.
We knocked you. We knocked you.
Say,
You
man.
Rand did that good.
That shit was funny.
It
dog.
was funny. Now that little routine they did in that video, that was funny as hell. But
That shit
you
was
did
funny.
that good. You practiced it. Rand was on the side of the TV. He was
practiced
doing
that.
it.
You done
Rand
that in
was
the
doing
mirror
it.
a time or
You
two.
seen it too. You see, Rand, you did that good.
You definitely done that.
I'm backing up my boy Hub V, man.
Hey, she did
Back
look right.
it up.
Whoever that was.
I'll
that,
do it
that
again.
gray outfit.
Yeah, I
she
know
had
you
on.
will.
Hold on, let me put my camera out. Go ahead.
You
She
gonna
had that
do
gray
it.
outfit on. Man, she was ready, boy.
Hold up.
Let's go, yeah, man.
out there at the old,
How that dance go, Ren?
Herman Park.
Herman Park. How that dance
Yeah,
go?
that's yeah.
How the dance go, yo, Ren?
Shout out to Cotton Hollow.
Yo, Ren, how the dance go?
Rand did that dance good, y'all. We need
Hey,
some
man.
cameras in here. We need some cameras in here, boy.
Wasting my camera
Hey,
time
he
on
did that, huh?
Man, he did that. man.
Now, as I was saying,
Yeah.
when I hear people talk about Biggie with his flow and his delivery and his stories, after thinking about how we feel about Fat Pat, I can see it.
Right.
Because when I go back and listen to Biggie, I can hear the difference in his flow and his delivery versus a lot of other people. I just don't think it was that much better than everybody else, but I can see
Nah,
the
it wasn't.
difference.
It was.
When you listen to Fat Pat, there is a lot of distinct Fat Pat trees, Fat Patisms,
Yeah, it is.
Fat Patonomics.
I done heard Fat Pat freestyle a story.
Talking about.
It's like that was some stuff that you didn't get. But since you did that,
Right.
3-2 was the same way. It was some shit that the way 3-2 would say some shit was not like how anybody else was gonna say it.
3-2 was he had it. He had it.
So like when Fat Pat did pulling up at jumping out my Benz
yeah.
and some went up friends.
But you know, I think some of that with Pat was his voice too, because he had that commanding voice.
Yeah.
Like I think.
Yeah, but he used it like that because he could
And
have
he
just
could-
sounded like Willie D.
And he could sing a little bit too. Like Pat could sing.
Bottom
a little
all the
bit.
way to the top.
Yeah.
And I had to get out. No lie.
Yeah.
Tried my paper, so I had to mash.
That was a fly
Getting
dude,
on the
man.
dash and
Rolling fast, all about my cash. Ain't no time for. Man.
That's not the same flow that you hear with the screwed up freestyles. So you hearing this dude weaving through this flow
Right.
that nobody was doing,
Right.
like because it was smooth.
Right.
And he was talking some shit was the same thing that Kiki did so well. He's talking some fly shit that you have to live or you have to be real close to. You can't make this shit up.
He was so
This nigga
polished
breaking
with it
down
too.
a goddamn
That's what made
screw
him
tape.
stand
That
out.
boy
He
ill
was
breaking down
so
a screw
polished,
tape,
man.
But I'm saying, with somebody from the outside, because I don't remember if it was on the show. Somebody was talking about how they didn't really get. Oh no, okay. I was talking to a dude at the J, younger cat from Houston, from the area, was like he just didn't really get how the screwed up era was so big.
Yeah.
And it was like
it
you
was a
lived through it,
reflection
though.
of what was really going on.
Right. And
It was a whole
really-
movement.
Right.
though, like-
It was the fact that
It was so
Houston's
real,
culture is way different. So when people have that West Coast thing and that East Coast thing, our thing, like even with Florida and Atlanta, our thing was different, just as all those things was different.
Texas was like cut off from the rest of the world back then.
Yeah.
Back
So
then.
when you heard music from a certain place and it mimicked their culture, that's why that thing blew up. That's why Miami bass was so big. Nobody else in the world had that high what is it, high BPM.
BPM, yeah.
Just like bounce music in New Orleans.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah.
It's that own little thing. I
And
always
it's
thought Porky was the
organic.
best,
It's not something that people created. It's something that was created and the people just
Gravitated.
they
then,
just
like,
they
and
just
this
put
is
it
ours.
into the music.
Yeah.
Like you heard, like I remember when 8Ball and MJG did Just Like Candy, and then I saw the video, and I was like, somebody directed this video was from
Yeah.
no,
Not from somewhere.
no, them motherfuckers from California. They had to be.
I don't remember the video. I was just going with them and they Houston.
Whoever
Association
somebody
back then.
went with a big budget director
Right.
who had no idea what Riding Candy was.
Right.
It
I
wasn't
still
a
think
swanker
Porky was the
in that
best out the
video.
screwed up click.
Who?
I think he was the best.
Undoubtedly.
Everybody got their favorite.
Undoubtedly.
Pen and Pad, nobody was seeing Pokey. Pen and Pad, nobody out the clique was seeing Pokey.
Easily.
Right.
I
I said it.
freestyle.
And I meant it. And I'll say it again.
Nah, he was better than everybody with that Pen and Pad.
Everybody.
Do we need to rap the
Other
opening
than
lines
Grand
to Hardest
Pappy.
Pit?
Oh, as I
Take a
infiltrate
trip
your
with me.
noggin.
As I infiltrate your noggin and to the point of mind boggling. Keep it throbbing.
Yeah.
If he swing, I'm bobbing. Even if I'm domed out mobbing on a dope corner in my Jordans.
Nah, okay.
Come on, man.
Shout out to Milton.
This is like 98.
This nigga.
What, man?
Called by his name, really?
Hey, man.
You gonna do him like
his
that?
mama name is Milton. I'm going to call him
Shout
Milton.
out to Dino.
Okay. Well,
Codina, huh?
now we know what we got to
Codina,
look
huh?
forward to. Because at some point, somebody's going to be talking about us. And
There you go, Jesse.
shout out to Jesse.
God.
Shut your ass up, Damien.
Kiss my grit.
It's my green.
Hey, man, on that note, man, we need to wrap this
We
thing
made it
up,
to
man.
140, people. He said we wouldn't get to 130.
Right on.
We made it to 140.
On them hoes.
I don't know what to say to that.
Let's wrap this
know.
thing up, man.
All right, man.
Shit, it's like leftovers. Put some foil on that bitch.
Hey, baby.
What?
Come on.
Oh, sorry. All right. Well, yeah. This is Yeah, I Said It podcast, episode number 87. You can find me on Twitter, getting Twitter pated at GTHANGREC.
You had to think about it.
Yeah, I did. And on IG. Holla at you, young.
You can find me on Instagram, jyoung713. You can find me on Twitter. I don't even be on Twitter. I go on Twitter. I don't be on Twitter. I don't even be on Twitter. I'm not
That nigga
gonna
just
tell
be
y'all.
trolling.
I ain't gonna tell y'all I go to Twitter no more. I don't be on Twitter like that. Man. I don't know why. Just I do be on Twitter. I just don't post. So yeah, that's it. Bye.
Ew.
Say bye.
Yeah, I'm on the IG as Ilran. It's probably the best place to find me. I'll be on the Facebook too.
Okay.
As Ilran. That's the next best place to find me. And I'm also on the Twitter
Why?
because I be Twittering
Oh, okay.
as ill_ran_is_back. And DJ the DJ.
Don't find me. I'll find you.
You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at
Black House Gang in the high. Know 'em tonight? Yeah.
601-641-9474.
Sorry.